This is Trend Following Radio, where great thinking comes alive. Nobel Prize winners, legendary traders, best-selling authors, and the pros that know what drive us irrational human beings. I am your host, Michael Covel. Not filtered, raw, honest. That's my passion. I love some of that opening lyric. Everybody's saying different things to me. Do you believe what you see? That right there is the foundation of trying to make some money. Because if you don't believe what you see, how the hell can you make decisions? How can you decide? How can you think? How can you put it all together to put one step in front of the other? You can't. So if you don't believe what you see, damn, the game's over. Might as well retire. Head off to Del Boca Vista. Hang out with the old people. Eat that 4:30 early dinner. If you want to have a chance to profit, a chance to make some big freaking money, hopefully what I'm going to say today will spur you, will inspire you, and perhaps give a few aha moments. I want to read an email from what appears to be a very nice guy. He says he is a 20-year-old Swede and really likes my work. He's very complimentary, wants to thank me for my books and my podcast. He says it is a joy for him every Monday and Friday when a new podcast comes out. God, I hope I don't lose a fan here. I don't think I will. I think he will take this for what I mean exactly today. I hope so. He goes on to say, more important, it seems quite amazing that you share more or less all of the fundamental views I hold toward the world. Actually, I, just like you, read Ayn Rand at an early age, which changed me a lot. And finding you who preserves these views is fantastic. He goes on, since I respect you so much, I would like to ask you some things about trading. Now, I know you are really into the trend following path, and I agree on the most part of your analysis towards it. I know something is coming. I don't know what yet, but that's the qualifier, the disclaimer that I'm about to get something that I know I will probably win the argument on. Yeah, that sounds a little cocky and a little bit of a jerk. I'm not trying to be. I've just been down this path before, and I know how the game works. He continues, however, I believe that the fundamentals sometimes can really be important as well. Notice he uses that word sometimes. There is no specificity to the word sometimes. There is no objectivity to sometimes. I have just been transported to Vegas. I am sitting at the Encore Casino and I'm playing craps, prepared to lose all of my money. That's what I feel. That's what I think when I hear the word sometimes used in such a context. He goes on. For instance, one strategy that has served me well has been to short gold whenever the market tends to believe 3 to 4 rate hikes is on the play, and then go long on gold whenever the market tends to believe rate hikes are off the table. Okay, I'm right back to Vegas again. Tends to believe means what? How do I think of risk? How do I think of numbers with phrases like tends to believe? Or 3 to 4 rate hikes are on the play. What play? Am I in New York City? Am I in Soho, London? Am I watching a play? What play? What the is a play? We're not at Vegas. This is not a game. And not to just pick on my young fan here, but I think a lot of people think this way. They get into trend following, they look at it, they understand it, they see the logic, and then they want to improve it. They want to add to it. There has to be a way to do better than Bill Dunn. His 40-year track record, that can be improved. So if I just add a fundamental filter on top of it all, it'll get better. David Harding, Oh, let me just add some subjective, intuitive, discretionary stuff about sometimes and tends to. I can't quantify any of this. This is all just seat of my pants, but it surely has to improve things. This is a very widely held view for those that first come into the trend following understanding. Trend following is too easy. Let's make it better. These simple rules, but hold on, my intelligence can make everything in my system so much more fantastically profitable if I just add that fundamental overlay. That's the thinking. He goes on to say, this, of course, is related to gold being priced in US dollars and then obviously gains when the US dollar falls. Now, that might not be a fundamental strategy, but more of a market sentiment-oriented strategy. However, I wonder, do you ever use any fundamental analysis, or do you only use technical tools? Yes, this is only technical tools. And he actually put in quotes, market sentiment-oriented strategy. I have no earthly idea what that means. If you can't write it down in a rule that says I will buy at this exact price level and I will sell at this exact price level and I will bet this exact amount of money based on my limited capital at this price level across this pre-selected diversified portfolio, then again, we are back at the craps table. By the time it's over, we're going to be out on one of those side streets in North Vegas with the guy with the box doing something in the corner where it's really seedy gambling. Not that I've ever done anything like that. So I appreciate his email, not just for the obvious, saying something nice about my work, but I appreciate his email because it keeps me sharp. It keeps me connected to where people are and their thinking. And everyone comes to trend following with their biases. They come with their prepackaged way of thinking. And it often takes a sledgehammer to beat out of all of us the indoctrination that traditional Wall Street has put upon us. And it sure as hell is an indoctrination. I want to make a few more related points that were inspired by this email. If you're sitting out there right now and you're staring at a screen all day long, or you have gone out and you've built yourself a trade station and you have 4, 5, 2, 3 monitors, whatever, and you're sitting there every day, you're not a trend following trader. You're a gambler. You're not competing with the high frequency shops. Don't kid yourself. You can delude yourself. That's very common. People love delusion, love to go into a fantasy world. But day trading is not the path. Sometimes people say, hey, why can't I just apply trend following methods to day trading? I've been answering that question for so long, I think I need to develop a better answer. The better answer is, when you say to me, can't I just apply trend following methods to day trading? My new answer is, go away. Please go away. I don't have the patience. I don't have the time. And you're obviously a lazy son of a bitch because you haven't bothered to do the homework to find out why it doesn't work. So what the hell are you coming to me for? I'm not your sounding board. I'm a guy that wants to participate and collaborate with you on pushing the intellectual conversation forward. I don't want to have mental masturbation fantasies. That's not my cup of tea. So look, if you want to be a day trading, trend following trader, I challenge you. Send me the track records. Where are they? I want to see one day trading, trend following track record by some average guy. Send it to me. And not some track record that's 3 months long. Send me the multi-year track record that goes through multiple cycles. The day trading track record that's on file with some regulatory authority. It doesn't exist. Now that you've heard that, for those of you that want to stay inside your own personal fantasy, please do. I will still share a beer with you. I just don't want to talk about your day trading fantasy. I was asked the other day about trend following in the context of everyone. Is trend following for everyone? But I hear, Mike, you must have a certain amount of money. You must have a certain amount of intelligence. You must have this. You must have that. My answer is getting pretty close to my day trading answer. If you believe that, you're already done. If you believe that, give all of your money to Fidelity, buy that mutual fund, and wake up when you're 80. The only reason people come to me for insights is because I can possibly give you a way to make more money than average. That's it. There's no other reason people want to have my insights. It's sad, really. Because if you start to wonder, is trend following really for you? You have already been defeated. You're already toast. You are already at the mercy of the deep state. You are already at the mercy of the Fed. You will take what is given to you. Whatever gruel is thrown onto your plate, whatever you are told to eat, you will do it. I want the people that never ask me that question. Those are the people that I want for friends. Those are the people that I want for associates. Those are the people that I have a fun time being around. If you're scared of your shadow, I'm the wrong guy. A friend of mine I respect told me the other day, he said, Mike, you need to lower the tone some. You need to come down a little bit. Be a little friendlier. Come on, I'm a friendly guy. I just don't like incompetence. I just don't like stupidity. I want people to challenge themselves to think. Yes, of course. I can always be a little bit nicer. I can always drop a few less F-bombs. I really would like to do that, but sometimes I can't control it. I get very passionate about this subject. Again, is trend following for everyone? Only you could know that answer. And if you say it's not for you, it's not for you. If you say it's for you, it's for you. That's life. I would love to also clarify trend following in terms of technical analysis. Many, many books, hundreds of books, going back decades, all about technical analysis. Most every one of these books talk about chart patterns and predicting this and predicting that. Yeah. We've seen it all. Again, back to my day trading point. Send me those track records. Where are they? Where are these predictive track records? Where are the predictive technical analysis track records? I would like to know. I've seen the ones for Dunn Capital. I've seen the ones for Winton Capital. I've seen the ones for Aspect Capital. I've seen the ones for Abraham Trading. I've seen the ones for Campbell and Company. I've seen every damn trend following track record that possibly exists. And none of them are about predictive technical analysis. So when you see the well-dressed guy come on Bloomberg or CNBC and he tells you he's going to give you the predictive technical analysis forecast, you're watching theater. You're watching a show. You're not watching reality. I don't even think those particular people giving those announcements on the tube, they don't even believe what they're saying. Most of them are probably cartoon cutouts, fake people reading a teleprompter. You think I joke? Go find a way to get a behind-the-scenes view of the sets at CNBC. I've mentioned this before. It's like the Truman Show. It's all fake. Every last bit of it is a show. It's one big teleprompter created by journalism students writing copy that don't have any idea about how markets or trading or making money actually works. But if you think they do, they do. You see how that works? That mind thing? If you believe it all, it's true. If you don't, well, congratulations. You've made it to the other side. I do sympathize, though, because it is terribly confusing for new people to come into trend following. With so much information out there about predictive technical analysis, it looks so cool. Some weird-looking dude with a beard, probably a little fat, has figured out that this wiggly line means this will happen. it gives us this nice feeling of like, wow, he really knows. I can believe in him. He's the prophet. No, he's not a prophet. He's an idiot, and you're an idiot for believing him if you want to believe in the predictive technical analysis. Oh, that guy Covel, he's just got these strong opinions. He doesn't back it by facts. Oh, really? Again, find me the track record of these predictive technical analysis guys. I'd just love to see one. As I go out today, I want to address my podcast diversity. Sometimes people are curious about why such diverse guests. It's very simple. They're not really diverse. For those paying attention, and I know many people are paying attention, my guests are chosen for very specific reasons. They're all thinkers. I want people that think objectively. I want people that break down issues. People that think scientifically. People that are not afraid. People that dive deep into their niche subject area. And of course, many of the episodes I have relate to psychology, behavioral economics, philosophy, entrepreneurism, motivation, inspiration. If you're going to be a trend following trader, you need all of those things. Because once you have the rules, once those rules are firmly in place, then it's all inside your head. It's all a mental game. We're all just playing a game here. We're playing a game right now at this moment in time with stocks at all-time highs and interest rates at zero or negative. We're playing a game to see what happens next. And what the game really comes down to is a game of strategy. Who has the best strategy? Who has the best strategy for when this current rigged set of markets finally says, I've had enough, and pukes it out? And when it pukes it out, everyone will know what the strategy was that was the winner chicken dinner. And guess what? It won't be buy and hold. Guess what? It won't be trusting the Fed. It will be doing something different. You have that big choice to make before the inevitable happens. Now, I'm not sitting here trying to make a prediction. That's not my cup of tea. But we can look at big macro events, and we do know that stocks don't go up forever. At some point in time, they go a different direction. The question is, when they go that different direction, will you be prepared to benefit? Or will you just take a 50% cut in your account? Or hell, if we go back to the original NASDAQ crash, 77%. A 77% haircut the NASDAQ took back after the dot-com crash. Is that possible again? Of course it's possible again. It could go 80%. But you know what? It could also go 80% up from here. Either way, this will always be my passion about trend following. Making money on the upside, making money on the downside. And as John Lee Hooker sings so eloquently, when markets go boom, boom, trend following also has an answer. I see a time when those awake will understand how to make money in up, down, and surprise markets. Whether new trader or experienced, college student or financial advisor, protecting against a crash or just trying to make a lot of money, trend following offers everyone an answer in uncertain times. To get started immediately, send me an email, michael@covel.com. I will send you the right trend following steps to take along with my free video. But if you want to buy and hold, trust the government and trust Wall Street, this is absolutely not for you.